Hello friends, Cartoon Mark here, and today we're going to be drawing caricature eyes, how to draw caricature style eyes. And first and foremost, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. This guy's face I got from a documentary which I want to caricature more people from, of like malls in the 80s, and I just saw his face and I want to draw his whole face, but we're not going to do that today. His eyes. All right, caricaturing eyes. A couple things to keep in mind is the shape and how much white is actually showing, and the angle. Now these eyes tilt down. If you look, his eyes tilt down like that. So that's what we're going for here, and they're kind of squinty. And not much of a lid at all, but again, this is from the 80s, but I am seeing a little bit of eyelashes there. And the eye pupil there, again, not much of it is showing. So just keep it simple, basic shapes, a little wrinkle underneath. He's got some heavy eyebrows. We're not really going to worry about eyebrows today, but if I was, that would be the shape, and then I'd fill it in. And his eyes appear to be kind of wide, kind of far apart. So again, with the angle coming down, and just a couple simple shapes. You know, this one's a little more squinted than that one I'm seeing. And then he's got kind of got a lot of white showing. And you could do that, and that would be an acceptable eye in caricature for my book. But a thing to really hit it, like with the shadow right here, because there is a shadow. See, that really makes it pop, guys. So those are one eye style. See, this pupil's a little more wonkier than the other one. I haven't warmed up yet. I know I always say that. I'm just jumping into it. All right, let's get to another victim. I got more pictures from that mall documentary. I gotta find out, what was the name of that? I don't know. Anyway, the next, let's draw a woman's eyes. Okay, now we drew her before, Mel B, but this is a good example of how the eyes can be different shapes, and one can be closed more than the others. So these are long kind of eyes and give it that feminine look. And there's more of a lid there. Definitely the eyelashes and the eyebrows like that. Now, she doesn't have much white showing at all, if you see what I'm saying here. So we're going to depict that. And also, when you're drawing in black and white, you know, you got blue eyes, you would leave like this. And then brown eyes, I'd kind of color them in with the marker. But there's not much highlight, but we're always going to give a highlight like that. I may fill this all in because it looks odd. Yeah, we're filling this all. I knew it. So I'm going to fill this all in just for context sake, because it's a bad photo. And a little bit underneath, and I always give a couple little dots underneath if the lashes aren't really pronounced. This next one, her lid is closed a lot more. Okay, a lot more. And the lashes are actually pointing down more. And there's hardly any white showing at all. So we're just going to hit it heavy with the dark. And that would be Mel B's eyes. Okay, you want to hit Tom Cruise's eyes? I got a video on him in of itself. Okay, so let's go with the shape of the eye, okay? Just very simple, guys. I see 3 lines, 3 shapes. They're almost like a triangle. They're not football eyes. Up, down, and then across. And they kind of go down at an angle again. And he's starting to wrinkle. And here's how you do the blue eyes if you're drawing in black and white. And the black part of his eye comes all the way down. And then I'd hit a shadow. Because his eyes are kind of squinted because he's laughing. And the eyebrow is very close to the lid. So that would be the shape of the eyebrow. And you always want to caricature the hair of the eyebrow, which way it's going. So that's that eye. And this one, again, like that. Not much white is showing. Give your highlight here. Bring the black pupil down. And you're kind of good. Again, that eyebrow is very close to the eyelid. So, and the shadow. So I love caricature because there's so many different shapes of eyes. And yes, I drew James Hetfield earlier. Check my video on that. Again, there is no white showing here, guys. And it's a 3/4 view. So if I was to do this, and I believe this is how I did it, I'm not even going to show. I might show a little highlight just for context. He's got a heavy mark underneath. He's got very light eyebrows. Again, not the greatest picture. But again, hardly any white showing. And they do tilt down. Check my video on caricature likeness with James Hetfield. I think you'll find it useful. Okay, and one trick on babies' eyes are always bigger. They appear bigger. And the kids' eyes, toddler, always appear bigger. Babies' eyes, you can get very cartoony here. This would be a little girl. And sometimes the babies always kind of look surprised like that. And that's just a quick way to get you started with eyes. Make it simple. Don't go getting too hung up on them, you know. A real feminine type eye would be like that. Sometimes I don't even connect it. And when I'm going fast, this is how I do it. I'm going to do real speed now when I'm live. So this is all I do. This is how quick I go. Boom. That's your feminine type eye. Got a little wonky with the lashes there. And old people, the trick on old people, the eyes are actually a lot smaller. I know I'm getting really small here, but I'm doing that for a reason. Yeah, old people tend to have longer noses and longer ears. And the eyes appear to be smaller, and their eyebrows get heavier too. So that would be an old person, and they usually have some glasses. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Just a quick tips on caricature eyes. Give me a like and a subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day.